My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This is our live call-in show. Premium members can join us on stream live to ask questions, hang out, do whatever you want to do. Just no slurs and no private parts, and we should be good. But either way, we are live every Thursday taking your questions, taking your calls right here on the interweb. And in order to join this stream, the only thing you need to do is be a premium member. And if you're not, that's absurd. You should be. And if you are, you can get the link to join this directly from your account page on premium on the website. Or if you've linked your Discord, you can get it in Discord in the Premium Alerts channel. Click the link, hop on. As long as your camera's on, we will throw you in here. The queue does get backed up a bit, but we'll run through these as quickly as we can. But before I do, let me just tell you about premium membership, because what would this be without that? Premium membership. Jacob's clapping at basketball. What would this be?
Closed it out, baby.
Oh, game's over. Look at that. Look at that time.
Game's over. There you go.
What would this be without a quick premium plug? So premium membership, obviously, you can call in. And the reason we paywall the call-in show is you can't just trust strangers on the internet. At least premium members went through the extra steps of making an account and throwing a couple bucks at it. So hopefully you weed out the weirdos. But either way, over 3,000 of you, well over 3,000 of you have taken the time to become premium members, and we appreciate you. Those premium members have full access to all of the tools, the bets, the insight, and more. They have access to the line movement tracker. This is a tool that will give you the opening odds, the current odds, the win probability, and the line movement for every fighter on every card. You're going to get the detailed data, metrics, and analytics. This is 38 columns of comprehensive information that you can use to find spots, to avoid spots, to jump into fights, jump out of fights. I use these typically for the prop bets, especially the ones that DraftKings and BetOnline drop regarding significant strikes and takedowns. You're also going to get access to the best DraftKings ownership projections in the game. They will be preloaded into the DraftKings Optimizer. This is a pay-per-view card, so we like to show the pay-per-view stats, which we could traditionally crush. But overall, we are doing very well. The safety parlay as a whole is doing well. It is back on track. I've hit 2 of the last 3. The only one I lost was Jalen Turner's quitter ass. I've hit 9 in the last 7 pay-per-views. I did miss one in there again, Jalen Turner. Safety parlay hits at almost a 70% win rate. And you're going to get access to not just my bets and my picks and Jacob's bets and Jacob's picks, but also Artem, who's doing far more than just UFC. He's going to give you his PFL stuff, his regional card stuff as well, and the Pick GPT. This is an artificial intelligence picking fights based solely off of data. It's doing so at an incredible accuracy. And then what we're doing behind the scenes is analyzing the picks, analyzing the data, logging them multiple different ways, and experimenting with different betting systems based off those picks. All of this and so much more. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. It's freaking $10. It's $10 for an entire month. Go to WeWantPicks.com. Let me park on a thing here, and we're going to hit up some comments. 20 Gramos says, please smoke Vince Pichel. Thank you. 20. So what this is, for those of you who aren't on Twitter or X, which if you're not on there, it's not worth being on there. That is the worst social media platform of them all. Either way, we do our 2-hour breakdown live every Tuesday. We then chop that up. We upload the individual breakdowns, right? The parts where we're actually talking about the fights. We upload it to our second YouTube channel, Picks Nation. You should subscribe there if you're not subscribed here. And then we also throw it on TikTok and Twitter. Oh, good. We're starting with the dramatics. Who is that? Natalia Silva. They added 10 letters in her name. Natalia Christina? Either way.
And unfortunately, she just lost her sister, unfortunately. Not to bring the mood down, but
Jesus. Yeah,
one of her sisters,
yeah. Yikes. Well, we uploaded the clip to Twitter, as we always do, and we tag the fighters in every single clip, as we've done for years. And every 6 months to a year, a fighter gets their panties in a bunch. They get all worked up. They get all pissed off that they were tagged and found out that we think they're going to lose. And that's what happened. Vince Pichel saw that we picked against them, threw a full-grown temper tantrum, called us retards multiple times over, called everybody who commented saying, I agree, Ismael's going to win. He said that they were non-binary. He called them liberals, and he basically lost his mind. And what I said was, hey, let's turn this into something positive. Why don't I come to you and we'll grapple? Let's grapple for $1,000, goes to charity. Who's that? It's hard to tell.
I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for the stream. You don't have to react to it. You don't know anything about cards.
Yeah,
People in the stream are watching for cards. I'm just showing them the cards.
People are not watching for the cards. You just happen to do cards while people.
Let me know in the chat right now if you're watching just for the cards, and let's watch what happens.
Would love that. Can we? Oh, here we go. Can we ban Jacob from opening these cards? So yeah, the whole crew is here just for the cards. But
yeah, watch these comments.
Yeah, here they come. 6 people. I love Jacob.
Juliana Pena.
Oh, remember? Don't react. This is for them. Don't react. Remember that? So either way, I said, Vince, why don't we turn this negative energy into some positive energy? I'll grapple you. $1,000 goes to the winner, goes to charity. And he said, sure, let's do submission only, which is a concerning part because he's going to have better cardio than me. I'm a full 100 pounds heavier, and I'm 99% sure I'll be able to take him down, no problem. His takedown defense isn't spectacular. But the cardio could potentially be an issue. So that's what this comment means. Please smoke Vince Pichel. Once the dust settles on his fight, we'll see if we can make it work. There's also another capper in this space who accepted the same challenge. So once we get a date sorted for that, I'll talk about it a little more, and we'll get that going. I do feel bad because when I put the offer out there to this other capper and said, hey, you seem to hate my guts. Let's grapple. $1,000 to charity. When I put that offer out there, I thought this person was a full-sized human being. And then people sent me pictures, and I very quickly realized this was not a full-sized human being. And now I feel like a bully, and I feel bad for that. I mean, it is what it is. People under 5'6" can get it as well, but I do feel bad for extending that challenge to what I thought was a average to almost average height human being. I knew the weight was well above average. I thought the height would be average, but I was mistaken. That was, I feel bad. Bully Ange. I did a stream a few months ago or a month ago where I said Tiffany, my wife, thinks I'm a bully and I'm trying to scale back on the bully stuff. And then I went out and I bullied a manlet, and now I feel bad. But it is what it is. Make comments. You get the smoke. Just for everybody's sake that's watching, when I turn these streams on, I send Jacob a link, and then Jacob could join this stream so that we can do the stream together. You guys have the same link, and there's a couple people in queue. We'll get to you, and you can hop on. Jacob did not have sunglasses on when he joined. Right before this went on, he put the glass. It's like his. Why do you do that? It's like your costume. What is that? You didn't have them on. And then you're like, oh, hold on. We're about to go live. I need the glasses. What is that?
You ever seen Big Daddy?
Like a million times. But all I remember from Big Daddy off the top of my head is 30 packets of ketchup, prove it, I win. Those are the only things I remember. When does he just put sunglasses on for no reason while already inside?
You have to figure it out yourself. Because it's one of the more popular moments of the movie.
Here we go. Jacob's burner account said, I would literally rather die than be taller than 5'10". They have a shorter life, and I can literally fall asleep anywhere and be comfortable. That's the only valid point, because I'll tell you right now, I have never slept on an airplane comfortably. It's literally, it's never happened. It's not possible. Oh, man. Well, I'm looking forward to this card, Jakey boy. It's not UFC 300, obviously, but it is a solid pay-per-view. Are you looking forward to it, or are you just kind of like, eh?
You want to buy my pay-per-view?
What does that mean?
It's just kind of a like a mystery box, you could say. You want to talk about your mystery box?
Yeah. So Jacob and I, if you don't know, Jacob and I ordered $1,000 UFC 300 mystery boxes. This was an offering that the UFC put out there. It was on their store. They do mystery boxes from time to time, but this was a limited edition. They're only making 300 of them. They were $1,000 each. I bought one. I didn't read the whole description. I thought, my chail son, and I thought it was memorabilia from UFC 300. It is not. It's just memorabilia. And anyway, it's a $1,000 box. They just shipped them last week. Jacob got his yesterday. I got a text saying
Got
mine
some
was.
good shit in there too.
You didn't open it, right? We're opening it for Fight Foods, no?
I don't know. Sometimes you can't wait. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
If you like, it is. I'm almost glad I didn't get mine yesterday because it would be hard to. It'd be very hard to watch.
It is always so hard when stuff like that happens. Oh!
Here's your did you see the press conference was canceled today? Is that the true statement?
I don't know if there was one ever scheduled. There definitely was a press conference, but I don't think there was one ever scheduled.
Yeah, I don't know if they do them like this when they're international like that because.
Well, I mean, Conor and Aldo in Brazil is one of the most famous press conferences of all time, Angelo.
But they did a world tour. That was different.
Okay, well, it was in Rio.
So I don't know to answer that question, but we got Jacob got his $1,000 box.
Did you
Mine.
get the super chat?
I'm going to get to it. I just wanted to finish this.
Oh.
Okay. 1999 from Aman S. He said, lock of the week, baby. Let's make it 5 in a row. Bless up. It's 5 of the last 6 is where you're at? 4 in a row?
5 of 6. Really, it should be about 14 in a row. I mean, literally, I've had one bad read in 14 weeks. It's crazy how good
I agree with that. The only bad read you had was Pedro Munoz. The other ones were
and
close
that was just
fights.
because Kyler's always gotten tired, and then post USADA, all of a sudden Kyler's just not tired. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is...
oh!
This is why...
baby!
The yelling is why people don't like the card opening. Also, you
Brick by
hate
brick.
Shavkat, and you think he loses to Jack Del
Yeah,
Rio.
well, one of the people that's watching Lily exclusively for the cards is a big Shavkat fan, and that would be Mr. Phantom.
There you go.
And
YouTube is experiencing issues right now, so I don't know if you guys are feeling those on your end, but they're not rendering any videos whatsoever, so I don't know what this is doing live on YouTube. We have a whole bunch of YouTube comments, a bunch of viewers, so I'm sure it's fine, but YouTube is having technical issues right now. I have an incredible video that the editor put together for me that I was hoping to make live tonight, but unless YouTube fixes that technical issue, we'll have to wait. And I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow either and have it compete with the UFC 301 content. So hopefully it goes up tonight. If it doesn't go up tonight, then maybe I'll do it Sunday.
what would make you go up tonight? If you had to say anything,
I'm not
off the top of
answering
your
that
head, or-
question. No, nothing.
I
No, I'm
guarantee
not.
something immediately popped in your head, and then you don't want to say it because it's taboo or some weird fetish. What's your weird fetish?
I might be the most boring vanilla
Oh!
If you guys enjoy when Jacob randomly yells and opens a card, let us know in the comments. If not, please let him know so he'll stop doing that shit. Back to the boxes. Jacob has his UFC 300 memorabilia.
Should I
box.
just open it right now? How mad would you be if I popped that baby? Fucking baby open right now.
Well, the idea, if I wasn't getting mine
If I
tomorrow,
didn't even tell you and I just all of a sudden just started pulling shit out.
if I wasn't getting mine tomorrow, then go for it. But I am getting mine tomorrow, hopefully. So the idea is we're going to open ours together on the vlog and then just see who's got the good stuff. Yeah, people love this shit. I bought all of Parker Porter's cards.
Did you? Because there's one right here, dumbass.
Yeah, I bought every one that ever existed. You fucking...
That ever existed.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist. Stupid bitch, dude.
You're an absolute... It's Vince Pichel was right about half of us. Back to the freaking memorabilia box. The UFC 300 box, Jacob has his. Mine was flagged at customs for whatever reason. I had to upload my social security number, and then it cleared today, and it says you'll have it tomorrow. The only thing I could think of is I paid with PayPal, and the PayPal name is We Want Picks LLC because we're an LLC, all that stuff. So I'm assuming yours just said your name and your address, so they pushed it through. Where mine said a business, which required extra. They want to make sure that there's taxes paid and all sorts of extra stuff because it's a business. So it looks like it got pushed through. We'll see what happens. But I will say I only could find one video on YouTube of somebody opening a UFC 300 memorabilia box, and it sucked. It sucked. It was like
it's a scam, yeah.
Oh, dude, But I've seen other ones from not such huge events, not UFC 300. I've seen other videos. Before I bought that one, I watched other videos of UFC memorabilia boxes, and they were pretty good. Like, it was like, all right, like, you know, that box was a couple $100, and there's some, like, good stuff in there. Some fight-worn gloves in one of them I saw. The dude whose UFC 300 box video I watched, he got, like, a small little sliver of a canvas, a Conor McGregor jersey from The Ultimate Fighter,
Signed?
and then, like, some fight-worn...
Was it worn by him? Or just
No, it was just
McGregor?
Yeah, just Team McGregor. And then he had like a keychain, some dumb shit. And then it was like, I think there was something.
Well, you know, it's all the same thing. It's just the different variations of that. Like, you're gonna get a piece of canvas just to.
Yeah, I think he said this guy opens a lot.
Memorabilia thing. You're gonna get a keychain. You're gonna get, and then I'm gonna get Trey tickets.
One very lucky person in these 300 limited edition boxes will get, I think, 2 tickets to UFC 303.
It's me. They're in the box. I know they are.
Well, I was excited when mine got flagged by customs. I was like, maybe that's why. Maybe they declared the value high, and that was the issue. But then I realized it said the business name on it, and you said somebody else in our Discord ordered one, and theirs was also flagged by customs. So I was like, shit.
One ticket in each, forced to go together. New friendship.
There we go. Well, Jacob was kind enough to. Jacob already bought me tickets to UFC 3, which is this is how you'll know the universe is fake.
I said if I can, I'm going to.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if that was.
Was that
that
wasn't? No, that wasn't.
Was that
clear.
not? I don't know if that was understood or not, but I said if I can, if the prices come down, like right now they're like to get in the door, it's like $1,100. I said if the price comes, I'm like $200 or $300 a ticket, I'll get the tickets and we'll go.
Oh, $300.
Like, because I already I did book the hotels because you can cancel those. So I said if they come down, if we can get in $200 or $300, then we can go. I don't know if that was. I don't know if people misconstrue. That's what I posted that video and everyone's like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And I was like, I don't have the tickets yet, guys. Like,
yeah, it was an idea.
Yeah,
it was an idea. It was something you were looking to. So,
but
that makes sense.
You know, I still think it's a nice gesture.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good thought.
I think they'll come down.
Yeah, ticket prices usually go down when the event gets closer.
I bet fight night, if we're there, if we go to Vegas, we're there, I bet we can get
some tickets. Could be.
$25.
It would be funny. Your whole thing is the universe is fake, and there continues to be random coincidences.
I know. Let me just say right now that I know that the universe. I think the universe is taking care of me. If you take care of other people, the universe will take care of you.
That's all. I think my youngest is getting out of her bed, the fucking weasel. Hold on.
You want to go deal with it?
No, she laid back down. There you go. Snake.
But yeah, all that matters in this world. Just be nice to people, man. That's the new thing on Twitter too. MMA Twitter. It's like everyone's starting to turn from all the talk. I think everyone's so sick of the toxic stuff, man. So you just be good to people. Be a good person and give back when you can. That's the most important thing. Give back when you can and take care of people that take care of you. No doubt about that.
This fucking snake just got out. You talk to everybody real quick while I deal.
Okay.
While I be nice to the snake. Talk to them. Open your cards. Do some shit. Jesus, dude.
I will. Once you walk away, it's awkward when I'm sitting here and then it's like I'm having a conversation with you and then you just walk away. But I'm serious about that, guys, man. I'm telling you what. It feels like since we started this channel, and my life has been getting better, and I've been trying to take care of other people as the channel is also growing and getting better. It just feels like the universe always takes care of you. You know what I mean? Like if you take care of other people, if you do good by people and you don't expect anything in return, I think the universe takes care of you. I don't know. And if there's somebody if there's somebody calling in the queue right now and you're seeing like add me, I can't add you, so I don't know what's going on. But Angel's coming back now, so don't tell him what I said.
Okay.
I just sat here on my phone. So.
I don't know what this. Oh yeah, I don't know what this phase is, but she continues like, it's like if demands Tiffany lays with her in bed for like a few minutes, and Tiffany was at the store when I put her to bed, and then she just came out and said, "Mommy didn't come up," and it's infuriating.
Yeah, heaven forbid the kids love their parents. For
No,
sure.
yeah, no, easier said
I
than
get
done.
that. I get that. Heaven forbid. You know, I wish I was blessed with a wife and a family and healthy kids and stuff.
Go get one.
And I wish that, you know, if I had those kids, that they loved me as much as I loved my parents.
You could go get yourself a lady. You choose not to. That's on you.
It's not the universe.
Or a man. Whatever's your thing. I don't care.
In due time. The world always works itself out. I promise you that. We had a nice old talk while you're gone, but I promise you, through thick and thin, the world usually just works itself out, and good people, they always win. So,
I'm a big karma guy for sure. I'm a real big karma guy for sure.
Just do good, be good to people, and everything will be all right.
Oh, I completely agree, and I think some people misconstrue my somewhat bully tactics on the interweb with not being a good human being. Those are two.
Oh, we're very mean.
Wildly different.
We're very
things.
mean to each other, and that's offline. That's online. That's just how it is. But at our core, Angela's
those are
good
very
person for sure.
Those are both very different things. We do have another super chat here. Phantom, are those francs? Is that what that is? Thanks for taking care of people, Jacob. It does always come back. Well, we appreciate you for. I think these are francs. We appreciate you.
That's
for
my
that
guy, Phantom.
And all the other support.
He's the fan
Loves
of the
the
loser.
cards.
Shop
Yeah.
card.
Loves the cards.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And you say that like he's like a fucking nerd or something. This dude is.
I didn't say the nerd. Liking the
Yeah,
cards
you're
is
like,
not a
oh,
nerd thing.
likes the cards. Like,
No, I said loves
I
it.
heard it in the tone, and I'm telling you, this guy.
I did say it with a tone because I don't hate the cards. I hate you opening the cards while I'm here. Do that shit
You know where he's
on
from?
a separate stream. I don't know, France.
He's from
What
fucking
has francs?
Switzerland. He's from fucking Switzerland, dude.
So what's that money?
That's crazy. That there's somebody. Well, I mean, he doesn't really like you, but that you you're in a Discord. Somebody lives in fucking Switzerland. That's crazy, isn't it?
You know what's funny? Speaking
Nobody
of
lives in Switzerland. Everyone wants to go to Switzerland. Nobody's just there every day. No one's just living there every day. Everyone wants. I want to go to Switzerland, see the Alps.
What's funny about Switzerland, this is like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that. I was competing in a freestyle wrestling tournament, so
Here we
different
go. Here we
different
go.
type
Settle
of
in,
wrestling.
everyone.
This shouldn't take too long. It was a freestyle wrestling tournament. Me and my buddy at the time were both competing in it. We actually were in the same bracket, and we were going to have to compete against each other at some point. But you know, we're running through the rest of the division. Pretty big tournament. It's a tournament in Connecticut. It's like the biggest one in the state. And then so there was this guy, this like large, very jacked guy, and people were like, he's a Swiss national champion. He's a Switzerland national champion. And
he was Phantom.
so it was nerve-wracking. Like you hear those things, you see this guy is a full-grown man, jacked, and it's nerve-wracking. So it's like, fuck, he's in this tournament, whatever. And I blew through him. I absolutely lit him up. Blew through him, pinned him. I was like, oh my God, I just pinned a Swiss national champion. Like, this is insane.
And by
This
the
is
way,
incredible.
just so you know, and this adds to the story, Switzerland is not Sweden.
Okay, who said it was?
I often get those confused.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to clarify everyone, because they might think, oh, Switzerland wrestling, Shavkat. No, Shavkat was Sweden. Or not Shavkat, but Chimaev. So it's like, I just want to make sure it's not the same. It's not the same.
So I was like, oh my God. Then my buddy competed. He blew through him. We're like, dude, we just blew through. Like, this is awesome. Turns out he was a Swiss national rowing champion, not a wrestling champion. So it kind of made sense that we beat the brakes off the dude. So that's how that went down. So it didn't, still beat a national champion though. And I think that's really what matters here. That's the moral of that story.
I was on the Mountain Dew Junior Golf Tour.
Wow. And you had to qualify for that, or you just signed up?
I think it was hand selected, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Invitation only.
Wow. Invitation only. And who was invited, though? Every single person in that age group?
Nope. There was only about 100 people that showed up every tournament.
Well, showed up,
the whole state.
invited Two very different things. We do have a $4.99 super chat from Justin Pitnick. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Tatsuro Taira chokes out both the main event contenders, first Japan UFC champ. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I'm going to take this down so I can talk to Jacob.
I think he's going to smoke whoever he's fighting. Is it Joshua Van?
Tatsuro Taira?
No,
I don't know what it is.
Van. It's
Yeah, I don't. Well, you'll look it up. I think Tatsuro
it is
Taira.
Joshua Van, yeah.
Oh, there you go. I think Tatsuro Taira is actually overrated as hell.
Not anymore,
I think,
my friend. Unfortunately, you're a little behind the 8 ball here, and this is going to come because I've been waiting to fade the guy. I think it's too late now.
He just got good now. It's too late to fade him.
Literally, you get better every fight. He just got a knockout win. His striking is improving. He's already got the good wrestling. He lost some sweeps early, but the guy's fucking good, man. I wanted to fade him, but it's too late now. He's good. He works hard. He improved way faster than Myktybek. Myktybek has not improved at all. He's the same fighter from his first UFC fight until now. There's zero improvements. You see, Tatsuro actually improved the striking, actually improved the takedowns, and he's already a monster on the ground. So,
no, I agree with all those statements. I still I don't know. Maybe it's the Edgar Chavez fight where he almost got finished and got rocked a little bit. Maybe I just continue to go back to that fight because I saw that live in person. I do think Tatsuro Taira is a little overrated. You've been to more UFCs than I have.
Drop actually, that. I don't bring it up every opportunity I get.
You've never shown us a picture of you at a UFC. And actually, I have been to more than you, so eat shit.
You think so?
Yeah. I went to UFC 58, I think. Well, you were 47. I went to actually, real quick, there was a clip of Dave Portnoy doing his show, and the thumbs up happened. He's like, what was that? What? Like such an old man. It was my old man reaction when I first saw it. He said the call-in link is not working. Where are you getting the call-in link from?
Oh, I forgot there's a call-in show, honestly.
Well, that would make sense that the link's not working because we normally have a pile of people. Hold on. Let me check on the account page. Let's see. Call-in show. Let's see if it pops up in here. I think that's working. Let's check the other one. I can't tell. If it's not working, let me know. Pierre is trying to get on. Okay. Well, what's not working with the link?
Oh, God. There we go.
Let me try it from my phone. That's how we'll do it. What was I saying? Oh, I went to the UFC that was Paul Buentello and Andrei Arlovsky about 100 years ago.
Sounds made up. That sounds like a made up fighter.
Then I went to UFC, I think it was like 78 or something like that. It was in Jersey. It was Rashad Evans was the main event. Then I went to I watched Glover fight in Florida when he beat Rashad Evans. I've seen Rashad Evans fight twice. Then I went to, I think the next one after that was just last year. So what was that, 4? And then going with you will be 5?
I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
Well, I'm trying to check this freaking call-in link work because...
The cards are all gone, Phantom. I mean, there was only 3 boxes, and I really fucking...
Yeah, you blew... That's how fast those go?
Wait. Was that 3 boxes? Yeah, it was 3 boxes. Jesus.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. Fucking... Holy shit.
Let's see.
Flies when you're having fun, guys. Yeah. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, dude, when you just rock it. You know what I mean?
The Discord call-in link seems to be working. Let me check the website.
Time flies, bro.
You guys don't have to call in if you don't want to. It is just so nice to talk to y'all. You've been to just 2, but you went to an Apex one, which was incredible. Oh, you've been to 3, right?
3?
You went to 2 pay-per-views and an Apex, right?
2 pay-per-views?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Just making shit up.
You've only been to 1 pay-per-view?
What other pay-per-view did I go to?
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I guess in my head you went with...
I went to UFC 285 where there I met Amanda Hebos, and I also just interviewed her.
Yeah, somebody did not like your interview.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of your interview style.
That'll happen.
I thought it was good. I thought she was very relaxed and comfortable and a very upbeat person with positive energy and positive vibes.
She's pretty awesome.
There, let me see. I think the link's working. I don't know what. Yeah, the link's working. Pierre's called in a bunch of times. What's up, Pierre? Sorry, let me get rid of that. I am looking forward to this card, though. I think this is a sneaky good card. And there's a lot of, anytime you get a main card with a whole bunch of minus 500s, now a couple of them are minus 700. Anytime that happens, it's a little quote-unquote obvious. But I still think we're going to get some really exciting fights. And a couple of those guys are having the biggest tests they've ever had. You know what I mean? Like Vitor Petrino, biggest test he's ever had. Kyle Barallo, that's probably not the biggest test he's ever had, but it's still a test. Michel Pereira, that's a good test at this weight class. Like a lot of these guys are in those fights. The co-main event is awesome. The main event should be a ton of fun. It's certainly interesting. And you think Erceg, if he loses, looks good? Or do you think it's full-blown beating if he loses? He's just like not ready, gets smoked.
No, I don't think either one of those guys are capable of smoking the other guy, to be honest with you.
I do. I actually tend to agree.
Pantoja's too good to get smoked, and I think Erceg's too good to get smoked, even though he's not a high-rank guy.
You shared in the group chat today that Sean O'Malley was posting about smoking Pantoja in sparring a few years ago. Had like video clips of it ready to go.
Oh yeah, they film everything, and he warned him. He tried to, and Pantoja must have ran his mouth again. He said, "All right, here you go." And Pantoja just keeled over from a liver shot. Like.
What's crazy is why do they save all that footage? Maybe because at that time Pantoja was in the UFC and Sean O'Malley wasn't?
For this very reason.
Because wasn't that a long time ago?
Gomis is basically a pick 'em. Oh, it was a while ago for sure.
Because you could see in that Sean O'Malley has like he almost looks like when he was in that picture looking like a nerd with the money in his hands. It was
like probably right around his Contender Series fight, I imagine.
So that's probably why he has that saved, because at the time he was a nobody on his way up and Pantoja was in the UFC and he smoked him. It was like, holy shit. I can't believe I did this.
Borjas plus 105.
Borjas. Yeah, there's a couple of good fights. The round lines are tricky. I do love the over the 1.5 on the Vinc Pichel Bonfim fight. I do love the over on that because Vinc Pichel is very tough. And that what is so funny? Okay.
You all of a sudden being like, yeah, Vince is a tough guy. He's a great guy. And honestly,
takedown defense is spectacular.
I've thought about what I said on Tuesday, and I just, I was speaking out of turn.
No, he's always been tough. He's always been tough. I never said he sucked. Neither did you. That's why it's so funny. He got his panties in a wad.
Dude, I said I'm fucking rooting for him, and I think he can win this fight.
Dude, what's funny is he's the one who backtracked. He was like, this is a quote. This isn't me being derogatory. These two retards know nothing. Ba, 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 ba. And then he's like, well, I'm not mad that they picked against me. It's like, then what are you mad at? You're mad at the fact that I said, this is how the video started. I said, people are saying Gabriel Bonfim is a fraud check. Do you believe that? And we were like, no, he lost to Benoit Saint-Denis. He was very good. And then you said, some people might say this. And then Vinc Pichel lost his mind. He lost his mind because we picked against him. And fighters are quite literally the most sensitive people on this planet. It is insane how sensitive professional fighters are. People make fun of basketball players for flopping. Fighters are far more sensitive. They're far more
people are yelling
fragile emotionally
shit at them on the basketball court. And they don't really.
They just deal with it. Yeah, dude.
Russell,
the only thing I can think of, I see you in there, I see Rocks. I'll get to you in a second. The only thing I can think of as to why fighters are, and this is almost a universal. Obviously, it's not. You're talking about large groups of people, but by and large, fighters are very sensitive and they get their feelings hurt all the time. The only thing I could think of is most of them go through this career knowing full well they can beat the shit out of almost anybody. So then when somebody says something they don't like, they just can't handle it. They don't know how to process those feelings. That's the only thing I could think of. Because it makes no sense that these people who fight for a living are just so wildly sensitive. QXXX said the R word is offensive. I agree with you. That was a direct quote. He literally said it. He said that, and he called everybody who disagreed with him a non-binary liberal. And he just said that on repeat. You're an R word, you're a liberal. You're an R word, you're non-binary. That was his entire Twitter interaction. We have a $1.99 super chat from the next Lennon. He said, heard about Alex fighting this weekend. Alex who?
Alex Bejeda. That's like the rumor now that there's like a secret fight or something.
No, they're not doing that. They wouldn't do
People
that.
are very sure that's going to happen. I know that.
No, thanks for the $1.99, but there's a 0%. Why would they do that? Why would they use one of their potentially almost biggest stars right now secretly? Like that's not, you're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Icy Rocks, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is that a deep V? Is that what we're working with there?
No, it just sits like that.
Oh, just a loose shirt? Oh, you're good. You're good. What's going on?
Fit. Nothing much. This is. Oh,
all right. Well, we lost Icy. There you go. No, you're good.
I almost dropped my phone. Yeah, coming after 300. This is, it is what it is. There's a few fights that I like. I think Erceg's very live. I'm surprised Jacob didn't make him the lock of the week. Just he's been.
You almost did, right, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Now I don't feel as good about him. I know that.
I like your lock of the week way better. There was two underdogs that I liked. I think Gomis wins, and I think Borjas wins. I'm just not impressed with Gene Silva at all. He kind of sits back too much, and if you're going to play that game, William Gomis is going to beat you in that game.
Yeah, that line moved like crazy too, because I don't know if you saw the face off in the hotel with them two. They just randomly ran into each other, and John Silva's a fucking psychopath and just like stayed in his way, and they just had this like random ass face off for like 40 seconds. Did you see it, Angelo?
You sent it, but I think it was yesterday during work was crazy, everything was crazy.
And there's no way John Silva was not going to move unless William Knight moved in this position. But the height difference, I think a lot of people saw this and the money started flying in on William because he is just way bigger. But they literally stood there for like 30 seconds and then William's like, all right, I got to go, man. Pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that. It was that there's some creepy dudes, and a lot of them are Brazilian, which I think is why they're so good. They're not afraid to back down, just like Poetan. Another fight that I wanted to look at is the Craig versus Baralo fight. I think Baralo should definitely win, obviously, with those odds. What are your thoughts on the size difference? Because in the Craig versus Muniz fight, Craig in the second round just came and bullied Muniz and just bear hugged him to the ground, and then that's how he ended up getting his win.
I think Paul Craig sucks.
Yeah, it's probably not going to matter against a guy like Kyle. Because Muniz, too, is kind of a guy that like will kind of give up in those type of positions and stuff. He's not really, especially in the second round, as a fight goes on, he's not really that dude. And Kyle is kind of a badass. So I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think Paul Craig's going to take down Kyle.
Okay. Yeah, with these odds ballooning.
Flipping us off.
With these odds ballooning, I think they're too far gone at this point. The two fights that I think are the best value is Bree2 and Klose. I think those are the best for their
I actually just added I guess we'll see what the best bets tomorrow. I just added a Bree2 bet. That was not a fight. I'm that's a fight. Jacob's getting less confident in Erceg as the week goes on. I'm getting more confident in Bree2 as the week goes on.
Okay.
So I do think there's still some value there at he's only minus 164.
He should be minus 300.
It is crazy that after everybody else shot off that he didn't also. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, this fight's probably, it might end up looking like, what was that 298 where all the favorites won?
I don't know.
No, it was the one you went to. Every single favorite one except
Shevchenko, 285.
except Shevchenko, and except the biggest one. Every single favorite on that
Dude, I
card
looked
won,
at, I saw
except
my,
the biggest one.
I found my picture of my ticket because obviously we had fights or bets on all those fights, and we had like parlays and stuff because we were in Vegas. And I had a parlay that was going to hit for like I think $4,000, and the last leg was Shevchenko. It was like almost a full card parlay. I put like 50 or $100 on for like $4,000. And Shevchenko was the last one. And we were like already like, oh my god, we're gonna go play blackjack and all this stuff and play roulette. And then that did not happen.
No, dude, that was tough
She was
to
minus
watch.
800 on my ticket, or minus 900, I think. Literally, I think she was minus 900 on my ticket.
And that going into that, everybody was just screenshotting the poster and being like, well, I know my parlay. Because you just look at the entire main card. It's like, just parlay the main card. Just parlay all the favorites in the main card. And then sure as shit, the biggest favorite of them all blew it.
Right.
It's funny because there was a card a few weeks ago that I don't know if we had a card where every single favorite won, but we certainly have had cards where almost every favorite won. And anytime I do a breakdown video, and let's say I only pick like 1 or 2 underdogs, people are like, oh, you pick all the favorites. It's like, but I'm picking who I think wins these fights. Like, it's not insane. We've seen this before.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about who's the favorite. I pick who I think is going to win the fight.
Yeah.
And it just plays out the way it plays out.
Well, Jacob and I talk about it all the time. I don't look at the odds till after I've made my pick. I do whatever I do, I make my pick. I say, this is the person I'm picking. Then I will look at the odds to see, is there a bet here? Is there not a bet here? And that's why in my final recap, I'm always like, I am shocked that these are the odds.
Well, that's what everyone
I did
asked
not
me
expect
about.
them.
Everyone asked me, how do you do lock of the week? It's like, well, I look at all the fights, and if there's somebody I'm really confident in that's a fucking underdog, I'm like, there you go. There's lock of the week.
Yeah, you don't go looking for which underdog can I bet on. You just pick all your fights.
Yeah,
because
pick
there
all
are
my
weeks
fights,
where
I have a confident person, and there it is.
And there are weeks where Jacob will message me and be like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is.
No, I don't know why
I
you
only
fucking
picked.
lie like that.
I only
I don't
picked
know-
2
I don't know
dogs,
why
and
you
I don't
lie.
trust them.
I know every single week. As soon as I finish film,
Okay.
there it is. Boom, locked in, never changes. Confident.
Okay.
I don't know what
Well,
Angel's saying.
I'm so sorry I misinterpreted that. What else you got for us, IC, here before I let you go?
Nothing else. Congrats, Jacob, for landing in Brazil. And then shout out Discord. That's it.
Why are you shaking your head? Oh,
Why do you think
it was a Mullarkey. You know, Jacob sent a picture of Jamie Mullarkey to his own mother to see if he could trick her.
Yeah, I saw
obviously-
that.
I really
Obviously,
thought she
it
was
didn't
gonna fall for that. I really thought she was going to be like, oh my God, when did you get to Brazil? And I would have been like, oh, fuck.
I really did like exactly.
The first
like
message wasn't even that. She sent one message, and she's like, wait, that's not even you.
How long did it take her to reply? Maybe she thought it was you, and then she kept staring at it. Was it instant, or was it like an hour?
Hard
If it's an
telling.
hour,
You know
could have
old
tricked
people.
her. Could have tricked her. Well, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for hopping on. You always call during these shows, so we appreciate it.
Yep, appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.
All right. See ya. Good luck. What's funny is my neighbor texted earlier today, and he was like, any good zingers from Tuesday? Because he absolutely loves me getting roasted in the comment section. And I was like, I don't really see them anymore, but I also think people have been nicer. Which I don't know why, but people have been nicer to me. Feel free to say mean shit to Jacob. Feel free to say mean shit to Jacob.
I stay strong.
Great.
On your love.
We'll just listen to this. Just listen to this. Okay. Here we go. I do have a clickbaity type video that just processed on YouTube, so I'll get that up after the stream if you guys want to check that out.
Bottles always cry.
People hate that. Me included, just hate it. Absolutely hate it.
It's Tennessee whiskey, man.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Love
Nobody.
Get me high. Sing it, Angelo.
I don't know any of the shit, and nobody wants to hear you sing. It's not good. Did you
Tennessee whiskey?
Have you heard that Yabuzi song?
You're sweet.
It's honestly painful. Can you guys just comment, let them know this is painful so we can be fucking done with it? Yeah. Jacob is the type of dude to shadow box at a funeral. Anything for attention. Anything for attention. 100%. We're only going to hang out for another 15 minutes. We only do these for about an hour. So we'll chill for, and hopefully, for the love of shit, he'll just stop singing. Have you heard that new Yabuzi song?
What did you just ask me?
Yeah. I can't play it because I'm sure it's going to get blasted.
What did you say? Yabuzi?
Yabuzi.
Yabuzi.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's a fun song. It's going to be the song of the summer.
Yabuzi? I don't even know.
Yabuzi. It is going to be the song of the summer without a shadow of a doubt. It's read the names. It's not Vegas is a good one. It's
I don't
not
know
that
what.
one.
I can't even find anything called Yabusi. Yeah. Okay. Boosie? How do you spell Boosie?
Oh, Shabuzi. Shabuzi. And it's called hold on, I have it in my Apple Music. Please hold.
There's not even a Shabuzi in.
Of course there's a Shabuzi. I'm looking at
How do you spell it?
Shabuzi.
CHAB what?
SH. Sha.
Jesus
not
Christ.
cha. I'm not saying ch.
How do you spell boozy?
Boozy. It's called A Bar Song or Tipsy. It's incredible.
A bar song. Found it.
It's so good.
I'll listen to it right now. Here we go. Live reaction.
Yeah, live reaction. Shabuzi, A Bar. It's going to be the song of the summer. Wait till you hit the chorus. 2 shots of whiskey. Honestly, if you guys haven't heard this yet, it's actually incredible. An incredible song.
Oh.
Yeah. See? This guy gets it. This is going to be the song of the summer. It's just fun. It's upbeat. It's great to listen to. And he's like a perfect blend of like country and rap. And he's great. I've been binging it all. He doesn't have a ton of shit, but I've been binging it. But what's wild is he has like a crazy spectrum of music. He's got like slow country, straight rap.
Oh, it's Tipsy.
That's the song. That's the name of the song.
Yeah. From Jaquan, you know the original, right? 1 to 2 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
I've never heard that before. I've only heard this.
You've never heard Jaquan Tipsy?
Maybe I've heard it and I just don't know the name. I have not heard the new Afro Man song, but I used to love Afro Man back in the early 2000s. You're making that. I mean, I'll just find it. What is it? Shit. What is it? Jaquan? Can you just say it like a person? Please?
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Oh, of course I've heard that.
Everybody in the club getting tips. Everybody in the club getting tips. Everybody in the club getting tips. 1, they're going to 2 to the 3 to the 4. And then they on the dance floor. Jesus Christ.
We appreciate you, Dave. Welcome back. And yes, the Prize Picks have been killing it. That's just how that works.
He's back in America now, right?
Yes, that's why I said welcome back. The Prize Picks have been doing really well, but we'll see how long that streak lasts. Justin with another $9. Jacob singing Tennessee Whiskey sounds like old Greg. Who's old Greg?
He's got a sultry, smooth voice. I know that. It's Tennessee Whiskey.
Jesus, this is brutal. Like this hour can't come up fast enough. 12 more minutes. Let's get this over with. Another $1.99. Luciano, 22-year versus Vet. Upset thoughts. Thanks. Appreciate the $1.99. I am going Lucindo. I do think she wins. There's a 16-year age difference between the two of them. 16 years, which is crazy. But I do think Lucindo is just going to come forward, be a bully, get it done. The Karolina Kovacevic is going to be the better striker, but she is old. She's not dangerous at all. And I think Lucindo can just drag her to the ground and beat her up. You have those similar thoughts, right, Jakey boy?
Oh, this guy has a good thought because this is a good song. The bar song, it's like everybody in this bar is getting tipsy. It's a club country song. This guy actually said this is going to be the song of the summer for 2024 with 3 American flags. I agree with this guy.
Who said that? I said that.
In the comments. No, this guy in the YouTube comments. No, this was, days ago. This is going to be the song of the summer for 2024.
Well, it is going to be the song of the summer. And I've been saying
that's a good idea by this guy.
Yeah, I've been saying it. I've been sharing this song.
Where you got the idea.
Probably heard it from me. I've been telling the world.
I wonder where you got the idea. You obviously scroll through the comments when you're on the YouTube video.
I don't even know how. I think I heard this song on the Tiki Talkie. And then I added
definitely saw the comments. So there you go. You just told yourself. I bet that was every top. I bet if you go to this video on TikTok, I guarantee the first 5 comments are like "Song of the Summer."
You don't watch music videos on TikTok. People use the sound.
Song of the Summer.
I didn't see a music video on the Tiki Tac. Did you watch? There was a video on TikTok which was absolutely hilarious. It was like this.
Drinking is very bad. Yo, I got a fake ID though.
What the fuck is this, dude? There was this video.
Song. That's the start of Tipsy, dude.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No, the original Tipsy, not the new one. Well, anyway, there was a video. I sent you this video. It had me cracking up because the comments were like, "This is why the government wants to ban TikTok." It was this like old redneck woman in a car, like not all her teeth, like a disheveled older woman. She was like, if an alien beamed me up and chose me from my bed, I would make love to that alien. And then she like explained this whole thing, why she would make love to the alien. Because that means he chose me. Not Beverly doing yard work. He chose me. And I would make love to that alien. Unlike all these Twitter people or Tinder people who are just trying to scam me for my money. Like it was dude, the video was unbelievable. And all the comments were like, this is the app that the government wants to ban. This is the government wants to ban this. It was so now I see why the government. It was so funny. I fucking love TikTok.
It was quite the tale you just told.
Well, you got to watch the video. I love TikTok.
No, I thought you did a great job reenacting it. I felt like I was there in the moment. To be honest with you, not even watching it.
I'll play it. Hold on. It's an incredible.
I feel like I was actually there in the moment. You kind of lost me there for a second. I didn't know where I was.
Oh, did
I?
I?
Was there.
Oh, that's a shame. Here, I'll play it for you because it is just
because of that story.
Oh, here we go. Why can't I hear it?
Because it's connected to your, trying to connect to your headphones or something probably.
Taco Bell's already dropped a bunch of.
If an alien abducted me, took time out of his day, his or her day, to beam me up into
and
a
I apologize
spaceship,
to those guys. Just let them get through it.
just me, not anybody else in the neighborhood, I would make love to them. Because that means I was chosen, special.
Dude, it's it breaks down. She breaks down like her logic and reasoning as to why. It's so funny, and then gets into people on Tinder trying to scam her for her money. It's quality content, dude. That's the content we should be making. That video got millions of views, Jacob, millions. Forget is John Jones gay? This is would you have sex with an alien that beamed you up? That's the content, Jacob. That's what gets the views.
Would you? You can answer it right now.
A lady alien?
Angela, you're fucking married. The answer is no.
I needed to. Tiffany. Did they take? Is she alive? Is Tiff alive? Holy shit! Oh, it's ABCs. I don't know what ABCs are. Oh, Jesus! Oh yeah, you sent this last week. You said smoke some ribs for the fight food vlog. I appreciate. Another 100. This is insane. ABC just super chatted $100 in quite literally our most boring call-in show ever. So thank you for A, watching, and B, contributing to what was basically a snooze fest up until this point. You are now in for $200 in the last 7 days-ish, 14 days maybe. Last time you said for some ribs and brisket for the Fight Foods vlog, and now I feel like I am put in a position where I have to cook some ribs or something. You eat ribs, right?
For him, I guess I will.
Jacob texted me earlier.
$100. I'll eat some ribs for $100, I guess.
It just turns into a mukbang of you like. But I know what a mukbang is. Yeah, see? First of all, thank you.
Hand gestures again, if you don't mind. A little bit slower, though.
That was like when Charles Barkley is doing the churro thing. And
yeah, if you don't mind. No. I'm real close.
No, this is how you eat ribs, I'm sure. With your fake ass teeth. Can you even rip meat with that? Or do I have to make it like fall off the bone? Okay. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Wildly generous, more than generous. You have now super chatted in the last 2 weeks, 2 years worth of premium membership. Completely unnecessary. Are you a premium member? If you're a premium member, hit me up. I'll flip your account to free. $200 is wild. Thank you very much. Wildly appreciated. I'm going to talk about food. I'm taking the chat away, or the pin away, just so Jacob's face is here, but I am going to talk about food. For the Fight Foods vlogs, if you guys don't know, I film a vlog for all the pay-per-views, just me hanging out with my buddies, cooking some good food, watching the fights. Jacob is there. I don't always know what I'm going to make. The one time that I knew exactly what I was going to make and I planned it for 2 weeks, I fucked that thing up. Were you there when I fucked up that Thor's hammer? And I ended up having to order pizzas? I think you were.
I remember the last time I was invited over.
Okay. I think you were there when I had to order pizza because I fucked it all up.
Did you know that I haven't had a face-to-face conversation
since my house? It's
with
just my
another
house.
Human being since Las Vegas at the Apex. Which
You were
was
at my house since then.
6 weeks. No, I have not been. Yeah, 6 weeks ago.
You really haven't been? When was $2.99?
Was the last time I've had a face-to-face conversation with another human being. I'm going crazy.
You haven't been to my house? I know since $2.99, but $2.99 was before
300.
Apex. I know you streamed 300, but the Apex was before.
Yeah, man, I'm going
was
crazy, man.
That's
I'm
crazy.
losing
Well, you'll
it.
be here Saturday, so there you go.
I'm losing it, man.
Yeah, I don't. She just talking to children on the street. Hello, little girl. How are you? You don't say hi to anybody at the gym, nothing?
Just locked away.
What's funny is I know everybody thinks I'm like Mr. Social, but I don't like talking to people I don't know necessarily. I am very friendly. I've got a million friends in the neighborhood, that whole thing. But like today was a perfect example. I took the girls to the park, and then at the park, we played whatever. We came back, and as we came back, as I was pulling back into my street, there was like a door-to-door salesman that was walking up to my door, and we just like whoop, just kept driving and left. And my neighbor's like, "Did you just dip out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not. Why? So I can talk? No, I do not feel like talking to this guy who just will not accept no for an answer. Like, no, I'll be back when this guy's gone."
You don't want to listen to his premium pitch.
Basically, if it was $10 for a new roof, I'd do it. If it was the best value in that space, no questions asked. But he's just trying to sell me a roof at full price. No thanks. Don't need it.
I just miss being around people.
Well, you'll be here in two sleeps, Jacob. You can hang out with people in 2 sleeps. And now I got to figure out what to make. So ABC is now in $200.
I thought we were doing tacos.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. He said brisket and ribs. And Jacob's like, "Hey, it's basically Cinco de Mayo. You should make sure the menu's right." So I might have to go that route. And I mentioned I reached out to Masterbuilt. They have not responded. I'm probably not going to get a free fucking grill. I reached out to them. The new version of my grill came out. And I'm hoping to get one so I can make a video about it and cook on it and do all that crap, feature it. They didn't respond to me, so honestly, fuck them. But I was hoping to save a big cook. Like a brisket's a commitment. That's a day at least. Like you got to prepare for that, do that right. So maybe I will.
Set alarms and you can't take your naps.
Well, the biggest issue with this grill, I love this grill. It's wildly convenient. The flavor is unbelievable. The biggest issue with this grill, it burns through charcoal. You cannot get like if you use a pellet grill, you can go 20 hours without giving that any more pellets.
I had to buy charcoal one time.
Yeah, and you bought briquettes. Big mistake. But I appreciated it, and to this day, 3 years later, I thank you for that. This thing burns through charcoal, and I learned that lesson because after I went to bed and I woke up in the morning and the meat was all cold and miserable because the charcoal was gone. So I got to figure that out. Maximum Custom says Angelo has to do an event where he invites every premium member and he has a cooking party. Not in my home, but Jacob and I will be at UFC 303.
And our hotel rooms are open.
I imagine
For anybody, we're going to post our hotel rooms in the premium chat. The doors will be unlocked. It's going to be lights out. Whatever happens, we're not going to, just make sure there's going to be a safe word appointed at
Holes
the front
in the sheets.
on the door when you walk in. That's going to be the safe word. You walk in, lights are out. There's going to be some music playing. However long you want to stay, we're going to be live for 6, 8, 12 hours. And then we'll do that a couple nights.
Listen, sure, let's do it. I do think Carnitas was an example. Back to this very quickly, then we'll get back to that. ABC, you're beyond generous. I don't know if you have a business or something like that, but when I do cook ribs or brisket, whether it's this Fight Foods or the next one, I will specifically thank you and call out. If you have a business or something you want to be called out, I'll take that time. I'm making these. We got the super chats from ABC, and this is whatever it is. You let me know. Send me an email, info@wewantpicks.com, of what you want me to say or do. Happy to do it. You support us. I'm happy to support you. Back to the hotel room extravaganza. You bought these.
Part of one of those?
You bought these tickets. You bought these for my birthday and all of that. So I'm not trying to commandeer or anything like that. But I imagine there will be some premium members and non-premium members that are fans of the show that will be in Vegas for International Fight Week.
I don't want to fucking meet any of you.
Yeah, that's. I imagine that's your stance. I am happy to meet people, and I'll buy you guys some drinks. I'll do a happy hour on us. We can figure it out, and you just have to prove that you're a premium member or subscribed on YouTube. And I'm happy to buy you guys drinks and hang out and meet you guys. So I don't know who will be there or what, but
so bad.
Yeah, Jacob will stay in the corner with a water.
I just wish he wouldn't drink, Angelo.
My drinking has been cut down. You can see it in my face. Tiffany posted a picture of.
Oh, here we go.
Of the daddy-daughter dance a year ago and the daddy-daughter dance a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you looked great.
The difference in my face between the two was...
That's the first thing I noticed, too. I was like, man, whoa. Did I not tell you that? Immediately, the picture went up, and I was like, who is this guy? Oh, my gracious. You looked...
I would show it, but my kids are in it, and I'm not showing the internet my kids.
I would... Yeah, if I were you, I would definitely flaunt that thing. You looked fantastic. There's no doubt about that.
That's a true statement. You don't think I look like I've lost some weight? That's a true. You're being sincere?
I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. I don't look at people like that. I'm never even around. I haven't been around people in 6 weeks when I'm around people.
I don't know who.
I
don't
shield
know
my eyes.
Fat,
I don't make
skinny.
eye contact with anybody. I just try to stay in the corner of the room and hope nobody talks to me so I can watch these fights. Get the fucking kids to bed, Angelo. It's time to lock in. That's what I do for this channel. I isolate myself.
Thank you so much for hiding in your apartment for the greater good of the channel. That is very, very appreciated. All right, well, we're going to shut this down. It's been an hour. We appreciate every single one of you. ABC, send us an email, info@wewantpicks.com. When I do cook brisket or ribs, I will 100% go out of my way to shout you out. Same exact logic with the freaking address. We're happy to showcase you guys and your businesses and whatever you want to promote, because you're doing that for us. Anytime you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, that's helping us. We're happy to reciprocate, help you any way that we can, and we can do that by featuring some stuff in the Fight Foods vlogs.
Someone said the weight went from his cheeks to his tits. Can you confirm that or deny that?
No, I've never had titties. Oh. That ain't never been my thing. No, where I get fat, where I gain weight is my ass. Years of wrestling, I just have a fucking giant legs and a big ass. And then my face immediately. What are you laughing at?
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, okay.
Issues, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
well,
show them if you're gonna you gotta prove it now.
No, I'm not doing that.
I meant show your ass, dude. What the fuck was that?
Oh, let me turn around.
Holy shit.
Get that out there. Either way, guys, thank you very much. Genuinely appreciate it for the hangout. The super chats were wild, even though the show wasn't the most exciting. We got a caller right now. I'm sorry, Jay. We're hanging up. you don't even have your camera on. So see, no camera and you're hanging up. So we're shutting this down. Next time, call earlier. We do this every Thursday for 1 hour from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central. Thanks for the hangout. Good luck on your bets and everything else this weekend. And make sure you check out the Fight Food vlog when that drops. And then I have a clickbaity type video that hopefully I will drop later tonight. Any words for the people, Jakey Bombalotes? No words from Jacob, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, never give up. We'll see you guys. Goodbye.